This is Deducter bringing you scenario 11 of Grand Campaign 42 for Panzer Corps. This is the Escape from Stalingrad branch, which is arguably the harder branch of the two that you can pick. This scenario, literally called Escape from Stalingrad, is not that hard, I think. It's the next one which is really challenging. The way this map is designed is that the opposition isn't too tough. The problem is you don't get turn prestige, and also, look at the number of flags on this map to capture. There aren't that many, so basically it's designed to be a way of draining your prestige, which can be a problem. So, the Russians, I'm like 90% sure, have the first move, but it's mostly irrelevant because the bulk of my forces are deployed here in the middle. You'll note that I've actually decided to deploy a new unit, a bridge engineer, for sort of a specific use here to try to bridge here on the Don River and help my forces flank the Russian defenses. So bridge engineer has numerous tactical uses from here on out, so I'll keep one sort of as a core level reserve along with all the other reserve units. I have a specific use plan for all of these reserve units. By the way, like this Panzer 1, there's a reason why I haven't disbanded that, and you'll find out next scenario. Same thing with this here Panzer, Czech Panzer, and so on. So, without further ado, let's begin. So the trick to this scenario is fairly simple, which is all you have to do is defeat the Russians to the north and the south, secure all the river crossings, and then cross the river at the south. Although in theory you can cross the river at any point you want. But the key is to defeat all the Russian units that are on the eastern bank of the Don River first. As you can see, the Russians have a lot more air units. A lot of KV tanks. So the initial Russian assault is ferocious. Alright, now that the Russians had their fun, it's time for me to consider the tactical situation, how to respond effectively. Hmm. So I have to save a number of Hungarian units. I honestly can't remember how many you're supposed to save. It's like 7. All I remember is that there are plenty among the starting units that as long as you don't throw any away, except towards the end, you'll be fine. Well, this unit has a truck too. It's actually pretty useful. Hmm. All right. Let's see. Red Air Force units swarming around various cities. Best not to engage them just yet. Instead, what I want to do is I want to first secure the northern flank and then secure the southern flank. Or rather, I should try to do them simultaneously. Ugh, the slow-moving mountaineers. Well, they're useful in the middle of all these mountains. Or hills, rather. +1 move is very useful. You know, this unit has 8 entrenchment. I could leave it there and it'll hold off Russians basically forever. But that may actually not be the best way to do this. Trying to think. I do want to try to control this middle airfield though. And controlling the bridge crossings is vital. And it's about enough for me. Still, I don't know. I'm pretty sure the AI can't get a unit here just yet. I'm gonna take a risk and do this. Yeah. We're gonna try to secure the bridge crossing. Oh, I could use the T-34 to secure the bridge crossing. That's actually the better move. Alright, I know what to do. This position can't be held. Any attempts to hold it is pointless. I would rather save the artillery for use. Same thing with this cavalry. I mean, it has 8 entrenchment, and I usually hate to let such a unit leave its entrenchment, but in this case, I think there's no other choice. Well, I don't know. I don't know. Let that cavalry sit there. Let's draw this down south. Move that up. Well, okay. The AI's forces can't possibly reach me here in the south for another turn. Here in the west is possible, since they're clustered around the city, Dmitrievka, and they could potentially reach me very soon. I should probably. So here I want to be a bit careful. Yeah, that should be fine. Whoa. in situations like this, it's generally best to wait and see what the AI does, as opposed to charging blindly. That's usually a bad choice. To abandon these cities. Best to abandon some of these positions sooner rather than later. And we can cover them as best we can. Not all the bombers need to be active immediately. Actually, let's put the motto E back. Da, 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 da. The dream most valuable Hungarian units are the tanks. They're pretty good. KV-1A, the T-3440s, you know, they're not like amazing good, but they're good enough that it's definitely worth trying to preserve them. Yeah. Let's see. Alright, that should work. And last but not least, let us use this to cover that position. Alright, so this is my plan. We'll abandon the south. Shift that over there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. If I move this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 here, it should be safe. And the cavalry will also abandon its hopeless position. Might as well interdict here. Yeah. I'll leave the other units as is. This bridge engineer is an experiment. I don't usually get bridge engineers, but it could be fun to try it out. Now comes the Soviet fighter swarms. Excellent. The Soviets have blundered into a trap, as they are wont to do. Note the correct use of the word wont, although probably not the correct pronunciation. I will admit that. Ouch. Well, it is worth it to interdict. I'm gonna have to read the briefing screen, actually. Seven auxiliary units. Alright, that's pretty easy to do. Let's see. Number of my fighters can reach the middle here, and I want to start shooting down some of these planes as soon as possible. Other news. I can do this. There we go. Much better. Da, 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 da. Easy enough. Actually, probably should have let the Russian capture that hex so I could capture it back. Eh, whatever. Not that important. Alright, it's time to hunt down some Russian planes. Send out the first wave, including my FW 190 to do some damage. Russian Mountaineer, where did that unit come from? Damn, that's a pretty impressive move. Alright, I'm gonna continue to interdict though. By holding this bridge position, I should be able to hold the Russians off for some time. If all goes well. Positioning is trickier in the north. Let's see, what else do I have? I have 3 other fighters available. I want to use some for escort duty. And, you know, like this BT tank. Do some damage there. Finish that off. Don't know what's in the fog. 1, 2. Yeah, don't want to use that. I'll put the Hungarian unit here. See what's going on. Meanwhile, I can escort this unit like so. The eye has a tendency now to start shooting through fighter cover. Best to put 2 fighters to escort that Stuka. Yeah, like so. Paranoid. I have 2 more fighters, or fighter bombers, I should say, I could potentially use. Hunt down something. Start shooting down another one of these planes. Yeesh. There we go. Alright. I think I need to deploy more forces in the north. Send this unit north. You only have 3 tanks. That's not enough. I'm gonna have to send like 1 or 2 more tanks up north. Well. Let's take a look. I actually want to keep this back one. Keep this here, here. Yeah, this is good. Okay. You know what? I probably should transfer another artillery to the north. Maybe even this infantry. Well, the north is so open, infantry is fairly useless. West is much better for infantry. So, second thought, change my vote. Alright. Now let's see the Russians in action. Alright, let's see. Good weather. So far things has been going okay. What's the initiative on that? 3? Huh, that's nothing. Don't have my infantry there. Wow. Self-propelled anti-aircraft gun. I don't like those. Three. Try to finish that thing off. This is... finish it off with this. Okay. Now... best of all, I get to use the airfield to refuel my fighters immediately. Keep them fighting. LA5, LA5. LA5s are pretty tough. Yeah, I'm gonna keep another fighter there as escort, but we can start using some of my bombers. How should I do this? Conscripts. Not too dangerous. What else is in this fog? Cautious advance again. All right. Cases like this, best to take a look. Alright, T-34, T-34, various miscellaneous units, including hordes of conscripts. How do I want to position my forces? As the question here. I want to leave the KV-1A there to delay for as long as possible. Okay, I need to save 7 units. Let me count. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, that's not as... Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. In other words, of this pool, I need to save 2 more. It's actually... Okay, I can sacrifice that KV tank. That cavalry is probably safe. I just need to save 1 more. Wow, it's not as many units as I thought there might be. Okay, so this is actually marginally trickier than I thought. Okay, huh. I'm pretty confident I can't lose all of these units in 1 turn. And the next turn, I'll be able to get enough units into the middle to save at least 1. So that's the good news. The bad news is... Still not quite sure how I want to position my forces here in the south. Or in the north. I think I want to fight next to this hill. And I want to withdraw a bit so I can lure the Soviets into some more ambushes. So in a case like this... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7... that's not good. It's hard to tell what the Russians will do, though. Yeah. That's good. Mountaineer and 2, 3. Move that up. To cover in case the T-60 decides to try to flank me since it has 7 move in my mod. Okay. What else? Oh, there's that recon unit spotting for the AI. Damn. Have that unit refuel. It's covered by 2 fighters. Should be perfectly safe. I'm gonna spare some units here to do some damage. Hopefully I finish off the Soviet self-propelled anti-aircraft gun. There's probably 1 more though. But it's worth it to finish off that recon unit, since now the Soviets can't spot me very well. That's when the fun can truly begin. Bring that unit south. Convert this to AT mode. Alright, let's see the Soviets breach these defenses. Their planes are also relatively far away, so I shouldn't have to worry too much. Good. send this unit to cover. I have one last fighter I can use. Finish off that. And yeah, that's a good turn set. Here's a sort of risky maneuver, risky-ish. It's not that risky. Well, there's no point in moving that so far out like that. Yeah, so thanks to how zones of control work, even though I'm leaving gaps, it's perfectly safe. Keep that there, move that up. Alright, I think this defensive position is very good. Can't really attack that, but I'm content to just sit there and block for now. And as soon as I finish off the northern and southern pincers, that's pretty much GG. What is that bomber doing? Although I guess with the constant harassing by the Soviet Red Air Force, I'm going to lose that bridgehead position faster than I wanted. It's holding. Excellent. Is that an ambush? Exactly. Tactical withdrawals are really good if done correctly. That's the trick to fighting Soviets. Tactical withdraw, counterattack, so on and so forth. Well, that central position can't be held. I'm going to lose 2 of those tanks, it looks like. Great. If I'm not careful, I'm not going to be able to get decisive victory. I'm pretty sure I can extricate one of those T-34s. And that'll be my 7th unit. Just gotta double check my counting. It'd be really sad if I lost decisive victory on this map because I couldn't count correctly. I think that's 2 more of the self-propelled anti-aircraft guns. Is that another ambush? Just terrible luck for the Soviets, I have to say. That or skillful positioning of units by the German player. So is it luck or skill? The viewers can decide for themselves. Soviets are shoving a lot of units to try to... I mean, this is actually, you know, kind of impressive by the AI. It looks like they're trying to shove as many units as possible to encircle these Hungarians. And I am back. First thing I should do is take a look. Doesn't seem to be much opposition. Step 1, crush the T-34. Step 2. I actually want to shift Panzer 4G, to the middle so we can fight the good Soviet tanks. It's pretty bad of me to have positioned this unit all the way in the east where it's relatively useless. Alright, finish that off. Next. Cloudy weather protects the fighters. One thing to note is that this LA-5 is very tough for the BF-109E to shoot down, so the E is really badly obsolete by this point. Wow, it actually did 2 points of damage to my good super elite fighter group. That's pretty impressive. Alright. I also want to take a look down here. It's nothing. Huh. Some guards. I do have to do my best to extricate this group, though. Alright. Alright. Nah, that wouldn't work. Right. woodwork. Okay. There's only a BT tank up there. It's not a threat. Got it. Right. Da, da, da. All right. It is, however, important to cover some of my units here. Yeah, just in case. Good. I should be able to save the T-34 and the cavalry, which would be enough to get me decisive victory. Let's see. Oh, that's a really boneheaded move by the AI. Running out of ammo on its best fighter. Wow. Alright. I didn't want to lose those string points on the FW 190, but can't be helped. Needed to protect my two vulnerable units from air attack. Now, however, the AI has made some fatal moves. Capture that back. Lots of light tanks. Again, I want to take a look at what exactly is here in the south. Doesn't look like there's anything. That opens up some opportunities for me to wreak havoc. I need to withdraw this to safety. Same with this unit. Next. T-34. Attack +3 hero, that is amazing. Way too good. Okay. Let me think. Right. Right. Next. Gonna take a risk. It's time to bring down the wrath of the heavens themselves. Okay, a little hyperbole, I'll admit, but worth it to try to finish these units off. That's KV-1C, vulnerable to ammo depletion techniques. Katyusha rocket is the next most dangerous target. Best to finish that off. Contain that breakthrough attempt. Wait. Yeah, I gotta cover this position with something. Alright. Think this is good. Now that KV tank is out of ammo, making it much more vulnerable. The good news is the best AI tanks have been exhausted of ammo. Which is actually really, really good news. Bad news is I don't have control of that airfield. Let me think, is there any possible way I can actually take the airfield with like minimal losses? No, it's real risky. Better not. Yeah. Actually withdraw it. Here, roughly. The Soviets have attempted a breakthrough, but it's not going to work out so well for them. Again, I want to take a look at the north. Doesn't seem to be any Soviet presence, interestingly enough. Probably should have used my FW-190, gain it some more experience. Oh well. T-3441, lots of ammo on that one. Best to use the ammo depletion technique. Oh right, cloudy weather, never mind. Let's see, what else? It's also not necessarily urgent to kill the KB tanks. I just need to get 3 units next to them so they can't reinforce. That's really all that matters. Surrender. Killed KV-1C. That didn't do too much, but that's okay. Let's see, what else can we do? still have fighters available for escort duty. Best to resupply that. +1 defense, also very useful. I want to rotate this unit out. Resupply almost everything. Excellent. What is that? Another LA5? Interesting. All right. Send FW190 after 2. Unfortunately, the FW-190 is taking a lot of damage. Best to withdraw that too. Artillery, anti-aircraft gun, not too much else though. Yeah, best to abandon this position. So far, so good. I think I can capture the airfield this turn. Yeah, I want to try to make a push for it. Oh, provided I can muster up a sufficient number of fighter units for cover. I have 2. That's enough. Alright, let me think. Alright. Excellent. There's artillery there, but that's mostly irrelevant. Perfect. I want to try to take that victory hex. Should not be difficult to accomplish. Withdraw. Cavalry. Start moving the bridge engineer into position. All right. More Soviet planes. Oh, that's a problem. Rugged fence. Good luck saves me. 2-star KV-1A. All right.